Yeah, so I work in the general area of soft materials, okay, and I can give you some examples of it. We look at plastics, paints, soaps, lotions, foodstuff, cement, asphalt, and so on. So these are materials that we use on an everyday life, and what interests me in these materials is that these materials have a certain microstructure and certain molecular interactions which govern their properties, and these properties in turn govern their performance in the real application. And what I try to do is to understand these relations between the structure, the molecular interactions, the properties, and how it affects their performance in applications. That's in a nutshell my area of research. In my area of research, this understanding of structure property relations has two dimensions to it. One is at a scientific level. This understanding is basically an understanding of materials over decades of length and time scales, which is a very big scientific challenge. On a practical point of view, the structure property relations gives any company a competitive edge. Companies that develop new products do it because they understand this game. So to me, both these dimensions of the research area that I work on are appealing and challenging. My particular work that I have done in smart gels, I believe has potential impact on things like soft actuators, smart drug delivery devices, or stitchless wound healing, and so on. On the other hand, my work on plastics might have an impact in developing new grades of plastic resins that are suitable for a certain commercial application. But as an engineer, I don't want to box myself into one or two specific areas. For example, today I look at a challenge in generating fuel cells, hydrogen fuel cells, and essentially it's a material science problem, but it's also about putting all these materials together to work cohesively as one unit. I think Infosys prize has already helped quite a bit. So in the present research that I'm doing on hydrogen fuel cells, when the media sort of came to me and I had to talk to them after the prize was announced, I talked about fuel cells, and a lot of companies actually who read it came to me saying they would be interested in collaborating with us in developing this technology. So it has already helped me. Well, to young students who want to pursue science, to pursue applied science, I would say that again that science provides this enormous opportunity to make a real difference by solving some of these very complex problems. To young students who want to do very fundamental research, such as thinking about origin of life or origin of the universe and so on, I would say that science offers the only experimentally verifiable path to understand the essential truth.